fun and fancy-free. Only one thing could be gayer than that title. And there he is. Yeah, as I said before, I'm not a huge fan of Jiminy Cricket, but luckily he doesn't have that much to do in this. Just like the other films, there's no one story, but in this there's not really a bunch of them either. There's only two. And Jiminy Cricket, for whatever reason, hosts them. It's strange that they would actually call this movie fun and fancy-free instead of just the two titles. It's not like Make Mine Music where if you listed all the titles there wouldn't be enough room. Here there's only two. Bongo and Jack and the Beanstalk. Heck, that's a shorter title than Ichabod and Mr. Toad. They could have done it. But heck with that, how do the stories hold up? Well, as the other Disney stories go, even for the short ones, it's nothing that special. They're okay though. The first one is called Bongo, and it's about a bear who used to work in the circus but escapes to live in the wild. He finds he doesn't quite fit in, but things change when he comes across a female bear. But then he gets confused when she starts beating the shit out of him. But then the movie so colorfully tells us that the way bears show that they love each other is beating the shit out of each other. Makes sense to me. Yeah, even as a kid I thought that was a little weird, and I'm still not sure I buy it now, but it makes for a cute song.
Every pigeon likes to coo when he says I love you, but a bear likes to say it with a slap.
And that's the best way to describe the first short. Cute. I really liked it as a kid, but looking back, it does go on a little too long. If they were gonna do this and make it work, they should either make it its own movie with much more characters, or make it a lot shorter. Then there's a really weird transition where Jiminy Cricket is somehow invited to a party. A party where puppets come to life and strange, creepy men do weird sounds with their hands. And the parents are nowhere to be seen. Yeah, this would not fly today.
You know, Ophelia, you look so sweet.
What'd you say?
I think you look so sweet.
Yeah.
But that segues into Jack and the Beanstalk, the first appearance of Mickey Mouse in any movie since Fantasia. And believe it or not, the last time you'll ever hear Walt Disney do his voice. We also get Goofy and Donald into the mix, as it's pretty much just the straightforward story of Jack and the Beanstalk, not really any major differences. I say the only thing that really stands out about it is the giant, who is sort of this enjoyable doofus. And they added this really weird plot device where he could change into anything. Isn't that strange? He's already a giant, why do you have to give him more magical stuff? Being a giant's enough. On top of that, they don't really do anything with it. There's a whole chase scene at the end where he's trying to get him, but wouldn't it just make more sense if he turned into a cheetah or something? The film doesn't quite have the flow or creativity that Make Mine Music had. And to be honest, I don't know what the connection is with all these things. You have Jiminy Cricket, then a bear from a circus into the wild, then a creepy man with puppets, and then Jack and the Beanstalk. How's it all tied together? Individually, they work okay, as cartoons, but I don't think there's enough of them to really warrant a film. Or if they did pick two, they'd have to do ones that are particularly unique or particularly cinematic, and neither of these really aren't. Again, they're not bad, they're just not anything that special. But they have their own charm and likability to them, so I guess they work out. I'd say it's probably better just to rent them individually and skip the middle parts, but that's just me. If it looks good to you, you'll probably like it.